Here at the Google I/O conference, one of the key features of the keynote discussion was Anil Sabharwal, who runs product development at Google, and announced a photo app.
That's right.
How should we look at this contextually in the world of photo apps, where we've got everything from, the photos on the phone to Instagram, you've got Flickr, you've got, and now Google Plus. What do you call this thing?
Google Photos.
Okay.
And I think the thing to think about is if you take a step back and you look at it, it's the year 2015. We've got cars that drive themselves.
Yeah.
We've got drones
that
are delivering packages.
Nearly.
But the ability for us to organize, store, and share 20 photos to the people that we care about is actually still the unsolved problem of our time. Right? And so we are taking billions of photos every single day.
Because of the devices powered by Android, and less or so with other OSs?
We carry around one of these everywhere we go. We capture moments all the time, and now we're just getting all of these photos and videos, and the sheer volume of them is making it almost impossible for us to do anything really valuable with them, like relive the moments. So with Google Photos, we focused on three key areas. One was giving you a place to keep all of these memories, so have a lifetime of memories backed up forever safely. Two, to be able to let you organize and bring these moments to life, be able to find that moment really easily and create really nice shareable moments to share. And three, make it really easy to share with the people you care about in an easy way that you don't have to worry about if they have an app or if they have to log in. And then when they get the moments, make it really easy for them to hold on to them as well.
So I get the consumer case, and Lord knows I feel it, trying to understand all the photos and videos I shoot and stuff. If you have kids, it's exponentially worse,
Absolutely.
right? Because they're so cute.
You take a lot of photos.
But what's the business case for Google? Where does this fit into what you're trying to do with Android, and how the business ultimately works at a macro level at Google?
Well, so for Google, the focus has always been on do amazing things for the user. That's been the foundation of the Android platform. Make it really easy for everyone in the world to be able to get the information they need at a moment's instance. And Photos is exactly the same thing. It's a first principle problem. And in the way that Gmail helped solve the information overload problem with email, we want to be able to do the same thing for photos and videos.
What's the revenue case? I want to get to the cost thing. In terms of revenue, so how does this drive revenues through the Google system?
Well, again, from Google's perspective, for us in this product, the focus is on building great user trust, building great user features. There are no monetization plans. We are focusing on purely building a great product. And by virtue of building this amazing product and building up the ecosystem and getting people to solve these really important problems in their lives, we feel really good about where we're at.
So the idea is basically if Android works, people will be on Android devices. And if they're on Android devices, they'll be running some Google searches, they'll see some ads in Google, and so if you can grow this, is that how I'm supposed to think about this? If you can grow the world of Android, it's good for big Google?
The way that you're supposed to think about it, honestly, is I take a lot of photos and videos, and I am inundated with all of this information. How do I actually relive these moments? And what we want to do is go back to the roots and go to every single user and make their lives better, and being able to feel like they have peace of mind with all their photos and videos, being able to find them easily and be able to share them really in compelling ways to the people they care about. That is the first principal problem we're solving.
And so this will be offered on your, to download, or this will be part of Android, written into every Android phone, or certain versions of Android?
So this is available on Android, iOS, and web at photos.google.com. Users always have choice. So the Google Photos app will be available for them on Android, but OEMs ship their own Photos apps as well as part of these devices.
Right.
So users really get to choose, and we're trying to build a product that users will love.
So it's not necessarily bundled with every Android phone?
It's certainly not the default. As a platform, Android comes with a Photos app and a lot of other really compelling applications, and Google Photos is one of those apps that's on the device, but the OEM app is also on the device and is typically the primary default one. So we want to give users that choice.
And I think that's one of the interesting things about the development of our mobile operating systems is whether we go towards just a few apps. We know from studies that people use fewer than 20 apps, even though they may have downloaded so many more. You maybe know more about that. Tell me, how many apps do people actually use on their phone when they're using their phones?
I don't know the exact numbers, but I hear exactly what you're saying. There's a tendency to download a lot of apps, use really great single intent apps, but there's really a core group of apps that people use on a regular basis. Photos certainly fits that category. It's very often that you go and look at the photos and videos you have on a very regular basis, and so we're really excited about this product being able to help people not only just look at the photo that they just took, but be able to go back in time and look at photos 5-10 years ago, being able to look at a particular person back to the week that they were born, being able to share those photos really easily. We think we're solving a really basic human problem here, and we're excited about it.
Interesting stuff. Anil Sabharwal, Director of Product at Android at Google, thank you very much.